Have you ever looked at successful people and wondered how they do it? How do they build such amazing lives, full of money, freedom, and happiness? It almost feels like they have some kind of secret, but the truth is, they don't. They're not superheroes. They weren't born lucky. They just do things differently. Things that seem small but create big changes over time. What if I told you that you could do the same? That there are 10 simple habits that many millionaires use every single day. And if you learn and apply them, your life could also change in powerful ways. In this video, I'm going to walk you through these 10 habits, one by one, in a simple and friendly way. No complicated words, no boring lectures, just real, helpful advice that you can start using today. And make sure to stay until the end, because habit number 10 might be the one that surprises you most. And it's probably the one that changes your life the fastest. So before we jump in, do me a quick favor. Like this video to help more people see it. Comment below which habit you already use or want to try. And subscribe so you never miss a helpful video like this one. All right, let's begin with one of the most powerful habits of all. Habit 1. Wake up early. Waking up early. Yes, I know. That doesn't sound exciting, but it's one of the strongest habits you'll ever build. You see, most successful people start their day before the rest of the world. While others are still sleeping, they're already moving forward. They're reading, exercising, planning, or simply enjoying a few quiet moments of focus and peace. Take Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. He wakes up at 4 a.m. The Rock hits the gym before sunrise. Oprah Winfrey begins her day with silence, gratitude, and clarity. Why do they all do this? Because the morning gives them something special: control. When you wake up early, you take control of your time instead of letting the world control it for you. There's no rush, no noise, no pressure, just space to breathe and grow. Even waking up just 30 minutes earlier can make a big difference. Imagine starting your day with a clear plan, a calm mind, and a strong body. Now compare that to rushing out of bed, checking your phone, skipping breakfast, and running late. Which one feels better? And the best part? You don't have to do anything extreme. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Just try going to bed 15 minutes earlier and waking up 15 minutes earlier for a few days. Then slowly increase it. Let your body and mind adjust. Soon, you'll feel the difference, not just in your schedule, but in your attitude. But here's the secret. Don't use those quiet morning minutes to scroll through your phone or watch random videos. Use them to feed your mind, your body, and your dreams. Read a few pages of a book. Write your goals. Stretch. Meditate. Even 5 minutes of silence can give you the focus and power to handle the day ahead. That's how millionaires start their mornings. Not with stress, but with intention. And now, you can too. Habit 2. Read every day. If there's one habit that almost every millionaire and successful person shares, it's this. They read. A lot. But not just any kind of reading. They don't waste hours scrolling through social media or watching drama. They read books that help them grow. Books about business, mindset, psychology, leadership, creativity, and success. Why? Because reading is like having a conversation with the greatest minds in history. When you read a book by someone who built a great company, wrote a masterpiece, or changed the world, it's like they are mentoring you. You learn their lessons. You feel their struggles. You grow through their words. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, once said he spends about 80% of his day reading. Elon Musk learned how to build rockets just by reading books. Oprah says books have shaped her life more than anything else. Now you might think, I don't have time to read for hours. That's okay. You don't need hours. Just 10 or 15 minutes a day can change your thinking. A few pages in the morning or before bed, whatever works for you. The key is to do it every day. Make it a habit, like brushing your teeth or eating lunch. And read with intention. Choose books that inspire you, teach you something new, or help you get closer to your goals. If you're just starting, here are a few simple steps. Choose a book that matches your interest and level. Set a timer for 10 minutes and just read, no distractions. Keep a notebook nearby. Write down ideas, quotes, or questions that come to your mind. And don't rush. It's not about how many pages you finish. It's about what you understand and remember. The more you read, the more you grow. Your vocabulary improves. Your thinking becomes sharper. Your confidence increases. You start seeing the world differently, like a creator, not just a consumer. And remember, leaders are readers. So if you want to lead your life, your career, your future, you must feed your mind. Every single day. Habit 3. Write down your goals. Most people wake up, go through their day, and fall asleep without any clear direction. They have dreams, but they don't have goals. They wish for success, but they don't plan for it. That's why they stay stuck. Millionaires do something different. They write down their goals. Every single day, not just once a year, not only on New Year's Eve. They write their goals in the morning, at night, or whenever they need to refocus. Why is writing goals so powerful? Because when you write something down, it becomes real. It's no longer just a thought in your head, it becomes a target. And once your mind sees a clear target, it starts looking for ways to hit it. Think about it. If you don't know where you're going, how will you ever get there? But if you write, I want to earn $10,000 a month, or I will publish my first book this year, now your brain has something to work on. Here's a simple way to build this habit. Every morning or evening, take 5 minutes. Use a notebook or even your phone. Write 3 to 5 goals you care about. Write them in the present tense, like I am successful or I have a strong, healthy body. Feel them, visualize them, believe them. You don't have to share your goals with anyone. This is for you, to remind yourself what matters. Even if your goals change over time, the habit of writing them keeps your mind sharp and focused. Successful people don't hope for success. They create it, on paper first, and then in real life. So, what are your goals? Have you written them today? Habit 4. Practice gratitude. Let's be honest, life isn't always easy. Sometimes things go wrong. Plans fail. People disappoint us. And when that happens, it's easy to feel angry, tired, or sad. But successful people have a secret weapon for those hard days. It's not money. It's not power. It's something simple, but powerful: gratitude. Gratitude means being thankful for what you already have. It means focusing on the good, even when things feel bad. And the truth is, it's not just a nice idea, it's a life-changing habit. Science shows that when you practice gratitude every day, your brain becomes more positive. You feel happier. You sleep better. You have less stress. You even become more productive and focused. So, how do successful people use this habit? They take a few minutes every day to write down or think about 3 things they're grateful for. Not just big things like money or houses, but also small things: a warm cup of tea, a kind message from a friend, the fact that they woke up healthy. It's not about being fake. It's not about ignoring problems. It's about choosing to see the light, even when there's darkness. Try it right now. What are 3 things you're grateful for today? Say them out loud or write them in the comments. Start your day with thanks and watch how your energy changes. When you focus on what you have, life gives you more. That's the magic of gratitude. Millionaires know this. They build their success from a place of thankfulness, not stress. And now you can too. Habit 5. Meditate for mental clarity. Life is busy. There's always something going on: work, school, family, social media, notifications, stress. And in the middle of all this noise, it's easy to lose control of your thoughts. You feel tired, confused, unmotivated. But millionaires have a way to stay calm, focused, and sharp. They meditate. Now, meditation doesn't mean sitting like a monk for hours. It doesn't have to be complicated. It simply means taking a few minutes to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and focus on the present moment. Why is this so powerful? Because when you meditate, you clear the noise in your brain. You give your mind a break from overthinking. You learn to control your emotions instead of letting them control you. Successful people like Ray Dalio, Jack Dorsey, and even Oprah meditate daily. They say it helps them stay calm under pressure and make better decisions. And science agrees. Meditation can reduce anxiety, improve memory, and increase happiness. Here's how you can start. Find a quiet space. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Breathe in slowly and out slowly. Focus on your breath. If your mind wanders, and it will, just gently bring it back. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Use a timer or a free meditation app. No pressure, no perfection. What matters is that you show up. Every day, little by little, you'll feel more relaxed, more focused, and more in control. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Keep it clean. Keep it calm. That's what successful people do. And now, so can you. Habit 6. Speak positively to yourself. Every person talks to themselves every day. This inner voice is always active. Sometimes it gives strength, and sometimes it brings fear and doubt. When this voice becomes negative, the mind becomes weak. Confidence goes down. Worry increases. But when the voice is positive, the mind becomes strong. Belief becomes stronger. Progress becomes possible. Successful people have learned to speak to themselves with power and respect. They do not let negative thoughts control their mind. They train their mind to focus on strength, not weakness. This type of self-talk is a powerful tool. It increases motivation and helps to see challenges in a better way. Starting this habit is not easy because the mind is often used to negative thinking. But with daily practice, it is possible to change the direction of thoughts. Positive self-talk helps a person accept themselves, support themselves, and stay strong during hard times. When the inner voice becomes positive, life becomes more calm, focused, and full of purpose. Changing thoughts changes the direction of life. When the mind receives support from inside, outside pressure becomes smaller. This habit builds a strong mental foundation for success. It increases focus, brings peace, and builds strong willpower. Anyone can develop this habit. The first step is to stop being your own enemy and start becoming your own supporter. Habit 7. Manage time wisely. Time is one of the most valuable things in life. Everyone receives the same amount each day. But the difference between success and failure often depends on how that time is used. People who become successful understand the importance of time. They do not waste it. They plan it. They protect it. They use it with purpose. Managing time wisely means knowing what is important and what is not. It means giving attention to things that truly matter and avoiding things that steal energy without giving results. When time is used without a clear goal, it disappears quickly. But when it is organized with care, great progress can happen in small steps. Wise time management requires discipline. It asks for focus. It means saying no to distractions and yes to actions that bring growth. It is not about doing many things, but about doing the right things. When time is used with awareness, stress becomes less. Life becomes more peaceful, more productive, and more meaningful. People who respect their time begin to value their lives more. They do not wait for the perfect moment. They use the moment they have. They live with purpose, not with excuses. This habit of managing time with care is a strong part of every successful life. It gives structure, control, and direction. And anyone can build it by choosing each day to use time with intention. Habit 8. Learn continuously. Learning is not only for school or college. It is a lifelong process. People who become successful never stop learning. They keep growing, improving, and discovering new things. They understand that knowledge is not a fixed thing. It is always growing, and they grow with it. Continuous learning means keeping the mind open. It means being curious, asking questions, and looking for better ways to do things. It is the habit of searching for answers, even when life becomes busy. It is the choice to become better, not just older. When a person keeps learning, they keep moving forward. This habit is important because the world is always changing. New tools, new ideas, and new challenges appear every day. If a person stops learning, they fall behind. But when someone continues learning, they stay strong and ready for the future. They understand more. They make better decisions. They find more opportunities. Learning continuously does not mean learning everything at once. It means learning little by little with consistency and patience. It is about building a better version of yourself every day. When this habit becomes a part of life, growth becomes natural. Confidence becomes stronger. The mind becomes more powerful. Success does not only belong to the most talented, it belongs to those who keep learning, growing, and moving forward. This is a habit that turns an ordinary person into an extraordinary one. And it starts with a simple decision to never stop learning. Habit 9. Control your emotions. Emotions are a natural part of life. Everyone feels happiness, sadness, anger, fear, and excitement. These feelings are not bad. But when emotions become too strong or take control, they can create problems. Successful people understand this. They learn to manage their emotions instead of being controlled by them. Controlling emotions does not mean hiding them. It means understanding them. It means staying calm when things go wrong. It means thinking before reacting. When emotions are managed well, a person can make better decisions. Their actions become more clear and balanced. Strong emotions can destroy focus and relationships. But when a person controls their emotional energy, they stay more stable and peaceful. They do not let small problems grow into big ones. They do not hurt others with their words. They choose to respond with care, not with anger. This habit builds inner strength. It helps a person to stay focused on their goals, even when life becomes stressful. It creates self-respect and earns the respect of others. It helps in solving problems instead of creating new ones. A calm mind is a strong mind. Every person has the power to control their emotions. It begins with awareness. It grows with patience, and it becomes stronger with practice. This habit is a key part of personal power and lasting success. Habit 10. Take responsibility for your life. Success begins when a person takes full responsibility for their life. This means accepting that your choices shape your future. It means not blaming others, not waiting for luck, and not making excuses. It means standing up and saying, "My life is in my hands." Taking responsibility gives power. When a person accepts responsibility, they also accept control. They stop depending on outside things. They stop waiting for someone to come and save them. They take action. They make plans. They move forward, even when it's hard. This habit creates freedom. A person who takes responsibility does not feel like a victim. They feel like a leader of their own path. They do not waste time complaining. Instead, they focus on what they can change, and they begin from there. Each step they take is a step of power and purpose. Responsibility also means learning from mistakes. Everyone makes them, but successful people do not run away from their mistakes. They face them, they understand them, and they grow from them. This makes them stronger and wiser over time. Life is not always easy, but with responsibility, a person becomes ready. They develop discipline, courage, and confidence. They stop saying I can't and start saying I will. This habit turns dreams into actions and actions into results. It is the foundation of real success and personal growth. You've just learned 10 simple but powerful habits that can change your life. These are not secrets. These are tools. Tools that many successful people use every single day. And now, these tools are in your hands. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to do everything at once. All you need is to start. Start small. Start today. Start with one habit. Let it grow. Let it guide you. Let it shape your future. Success is not magic. It is a result of choices, discipline, and daily actions. These 10 habits can open new doors for you. They can help you think better, feel stronger, and live smarter. But only if you use them. So what will you do now? Will you just listen and forget? Or will you take action and grow? If this video helped you, support this journey by hitting the like button. Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more helpful and easy English videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell icon. Let's keep learning together. Let's grow together. Your new life starts now, one habit at a time.